basketball on 2K Sports.
Yeah,
I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Tip-off goes to the Lakers.
Okay, hold on, man, so I can hear you.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Golden State looking at who they've got. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. It's Lee and Bogut inside. And it's Curry in at the point.
We just started.
The Warriors last season voted the most fun team to watch in the NBA. Easy to see why. Arguably the greatest shooting backcourt in NBA history. And a lot of great passers, too.
Pass to Sacre. Iguodala again. Slam. He kicks to Sacre. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Lynn. And the Warriors
right now
with possession. 4-point game. Curry dishes to Bogut. Lee trying to get open. No good from Bogut.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
You know, I agree. He's got to know better than that.
Thompson for the triple. A rebound by Kobe Bryant. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's Hill with the jam.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
A drive by Iguodala. It's stolen by Hill. Fires for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Here's Lee. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layups. Earn it from the line.
David Lee, very light on his feet for a big man. He played tennis until age 12, and that may have contributed to his mobility. But he can really move around the floor for a big man.
Warriors have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Again, Iguodala missing.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Into Johnson. Cashes in for a double-digit lead.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
I know you heard of him.
And David Lee, tremendous feet and excellent hands for a big guy. Really good touch catching and finishing around the rim. Either hand. He's really a depth finisher, whether off the pass or on an offensive rebound.
First cheerleaders in the NBA, you know what I'm talking about. Paula Abdul, the Laker girls. Yeah, so you get your history lesson. These type of things you get to learn when you talk to an old man like me. I mean, you already got favoritism. They got Steve Kerr
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And for David Lee, Steve, not just valued by his team for his play on the court, but also his presence in the locker room.
Yeah, a good teammate. He makes a big difference in the community. Those things can really help and make a big contribution to team chemistry.
Stolen by Thompson. One-on-one here. Here's Curry. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feed.
Well, it took a while, but somebody finally got a shot to go.
You know, I was starting to get a little concerned for them. I mean, it hadn't been pretty to this point.
Bryant can't get it to go. Warriors trailed by 8. Curry passes to Bogut. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Last season, Andrew Bogut was able to say that he was the healthiest he's been in years. And that might not seem like much, but it makes a huge difference for him to be at full strength.
And he's good on the second.
And with Bogut feeling 100%, you know, he had so many injuries over the years leading up to last season that it was hard for him to really find himself once again.
They said he's going to fix that, too.
He's really a force in the middle.
Everybody submitted the pass. You're talking about
Green,
not a
he's
point
checked
guard,
in
because that's not a
for
point guard, so now it's like he goes back.
Unloads from 13. Here's Lee. Over Johnson. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
It's like he can't walk.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
And with Bogut, as you said, I think people forget just how impactful he can be when healthy. Everyone knows that he's an amazing defender, and he's one of the top centers in the league when he's healthy.
To have a legitimate 7-footer who can move and pass the ball as well as Bogut does, that does wonders for a team at both ends of the floor.
The free throw drops for Kobe.
Kobe Bryant in his 19th season in the league.
Nice,
remember, he's played in 220 career playoff games. That's almost 3 additional seasons worth of games. Then you factor in his play with Team USA. I'll tell you, he's got a lot of mileage on those legs.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Sacre. Davis comes in for Hill. Young is subbed in for Wesley Johnson. Bryant drives in. Tries from 10. Green with the rebound.
Okay, come on.
And Kobe Bryant, top 5 in all-time minutes played.
And Kevin, you know those minutes add up, but he's found ways to overcome the wear and tear and still remain effective. His great skill level and ability to make tough contested shots remains valuable.
And Curry, here we go.
Come on,
that
man,
is
you
good.
better than that.
Well, he's been working hard to get good looks, and it's paying off for him early.
Lynn kicks to Kobe. A second chance effort. And it's laid in by Randall.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Right side, Green. They double team Curry. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. That is his first foul of the game. Steve Nash checked in for Jeremy Lin. And then for Golden State. Brandon Rush is checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Young with no one around. Shot is off.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's Bryant. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Bryant's got 5 now.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Barnes with it. Picked up by Bryant.
Oh, good shot.
Livingston, that's good.
Go for last shot.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Nash kicks to Bryant. Davis setting the pick for Bryant. In low to Davis. Here's Young. And he uses the glass on the way. Young's got his first bucket in this one. Here is Livingston. rush. With one on the clock.
Kobe said, get that out of here. Good quarter.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Oh, Chris.
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got
I already
out
got
and ran
that
the
extra
lanes.
time game.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than
I already had that one
fast breaks.
That one game that you was talking about. Yeah. I got it in some humble bundle or something. No, I did that. I filled that out. No, the biscuit. Right.
Warriors trail by 6. Hill is up there with Johnson. Then it's Nash. Then there's Nick Young. And it's Boozer in at the foul. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
Craggy?
Young's shot is off.
What do you think you do? That's
The
all the
Warriors shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them.
The Lakers winning the amnesty bidding this summer to bring in Carlos Boozer. He had a down season a year ago, but on the final year of his contract, he'll have some extra motivation to bounce back.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. Nash kicks to Young. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's foul number 2 for him.
Best man will reach.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Here's Nash. Here's Hill. Warriors with the rebound. Lee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Andre Iguodala is perhaps the premier wing defender in the league. Dre himself said, I used to always joke with my coaches, I could play defense in my sleep. But it's not just natural ability, he said. There's another me in the league. They have the same things. Long arms, quick feet, and they can defend. They just choose not to do it.
Man.
Kevin?
It comes from within, Doris. Thank you. Back to Iguodala. Clock at 6. 16 feet away.
No, why you
misses
do that?
off the right iron. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Oh.
The Lakers making a switch here. Lynn's checked in.
Get these starters back.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in
It's not like
for the Warriors.
because he's starting.
Curry comes in for Sean Livingston.
No, I know it's me. It's a combination that I do. I know what.
Warriors trail by 6. Right side Curry. Here's Lee. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Looking at David Lee, you know, guys, the one thing that really stands out about him, and there's a lot, but a very well-rounded offensive game.
He's so mobile. He's an ambidextrous finisher around the rim. He can step out and hit that mid-range jumper. You know, the ability to use both hands kind of reminds me of you, Kevin, how you sometimes hold the mic in your left hand, sometimes with the right.
I'm glad you noticed.
One thing about Steve, he is observant. You know that. He doesn't miss much.
And I'm also mad because I already know better. I should stop trying.
Curry dishes to Bogut.
Right there, stupid.
Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Now it's about time somebody scored. This is ugly.
Yeah, grit and grind ugly. That's how I would describe it. Every bucket counts double. in a game like this.
Can't believe
or at least
this.
It should count double.
2 backcourts.
And David Lee is great playing off the ball in the pick and roll. He really is one of the very best at that particular skill. He can put it on the deck, handles it in many ways like a guard in 6-7 dribble situations. And with his passion, he can punish the defense for trying to help and double team him.
Off target with the jump hook.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Terrible offense.
A little lucky, frankly, but they did get it to go. And you talk about Lee's versatility. You can score with his back to the basket or facing up. A real triple threat from the high post.
It's tipped. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds. It's just been a brutal outing for him.
Let's go, let's go.
He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Here's Lynn after the made shot from David Lee. On the wing, Johnson. And Bogut sends it back. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut.
I tried to pass to Wesley Johnson, but
Barnes is checking for the Warriors.
I was like, when you coming down from there, dude?
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Here's Johnson. He has 6. And he hammers that one down right in the face of David Lee. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
Johnson can't hit.
Bam! Pissed off.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And the call goes against Wesley Johnson. That's his first foul. Spates checked in for Andre Iguodala.
Well, you know, for the last couple of seasons, we've seen the Lakers really struggle with injuries to their star players, and it shed a less than flattering light on the team's bench depth. It's forced guys to step into roles that perhaps they aren't quite ready to handle.
And the call will be against David
They
Lee.
gave the basket. What's up
That
with
is
that,
his first
man?
foul of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. Then the pass to Johnson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Wes Johnson, the former number 4 pick
18
back in
already
2010. He was a bust in Minnesota, but he shot better in his 4th season. And once he was moved to kind of a small
Well, I think
4,
they
like
gave
a
it to
shooting
Steve Kerr.
power
I don't
forward
know.
spot,
He's announcing
he
and
really
coaching. I don't know
found a
what the
niche
hell's
for
going
himself.
And that one falls for
Game
Johnson.
6 going in.
And Wesley Johnson has always been impressive physically. Great size, terrific length for a wing, quick off the floor.
Yeah, he's got all of those ingredients, but his ball handling has been a bit mediocre, rather pedestrian, and I think that's held him back offensively. Check out the game for Wesley Johnson. He's got 11 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And it was a good one, too. Really one of the highlights, I thought, of the game defensively.
Yeah, these bigs, with your bigs.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch him, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Zachary.
Stop calling. Let's get in there.
And Randall subbed in for Ed Davis.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And, you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line.
Now here's Lynn. Outside Bryant. Johnson attacking. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got 4 rebounds in this game. Out to Thompson. Fires from the line. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Johnson's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Let's go.
They get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
And, of course, you look at the numbers. John Stockton with 3,260.
He's going to reach. He's going to reach. He's a reacher.
Really a crazy number, averaged over 2 a game, and even in his later years, he was a threat in that regard.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And another thing they've been doing right is converting a lot of second chance opportunities. I love the hustle and the effort.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Nash is checked in. Both free throws good for Bryant.
Nash, I'm letting you play right now while he's out there.
I don't think he came into the league as a natural leader. He's more of a loner. As his career has worn on, he's realized the need to really engage his teammates for the good of the team.
He feeds it to Nash. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Okay.
Boy, did they ever make
bad. Yeah, I'm ready.
Mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Xavier Henry, he's checked in for Kobe. And then for Golden State, Brandon Rush, he's checked in for
coming in like
Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
And Kobe Bryant, I think you've noticed,
my guys, man.
becoming less guarded in interviews, seems to be a little more open and forthcoming and authentic. And I think that's helped him express his personality both with teammates and the public. And I find it to be kind of refreshing and a good thing.
Screen by Young. Here's Henry. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Rush. No good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Young with no one around.
Swaggy piece, they go do something.
Traps in the tray. Young's got 5 now.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Livingston kicks to Green. Dishes to Livingston. Back to Green. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Well, that's an
okay. Don't be talking about no VC points to change the way the game go. Put cheat codes in there. Oh, hey, Chris. Christopher. Yeah. Yes.
excusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
There's Nash with the three. That misses, would have counted had it gone in. And so that brings the first half to a close. Lakers lead by 9. And
yeah, but I made the same
after the break.
that I did.
We'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Is what I started off. That's about some big guys in.
Right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Girls, how you like that? Huh? Like your girl better. I hope so. She's real.
Warriors trail by 9.
Well, it's been 4 years now since the new ownership group took over in Golden State, and I think they've got to be proud of how they've turned this organization around in a short time. 2 straight trips to the playoffs. That actually equaled their total over the previous 20 seasons.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. It's Lee and Bogut inside.
Good call. Good call.
That's a shot he's got to hit. I mean, you don't get too many better looks from that range.
And the call will be against Robert Sacre. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warrior ownership group bought the team for a then record $450 million back in 2010. But the team was recently valued, Steve, at $800 million.
Well, some of that is winning, some of that is the new CBA, but regardless, I mean, they've doubled their season ticket base to over 14,000, and they've actually cut it off there. There's a waiting list now to buy season tickets.
Lynn kicks to Kobe. Knocked loose. Lee with the steal. Oh, and here comes Iguodala all alone.
Come on, guys. No fast break. No
shifter there. A steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, great way to capitalize on the turnover. Can't waste any time. Get the ball up the floor.
What the heck, man?
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut.
Man.
"90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Johnson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants.
You know, some of your guys
play the lead they're enjoying. I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Cool as an A.
Who could forget Jeremy Lin's dynamic and dramatic emergence with the Knicks back in early 2012? He went from an end-of-the-bench type player struggling just to stay Clark in the league to a national storyline in a matter of weeks.
Yeah, it was insanity for sure. I mean, and his play has settled to where he's a quality rotation player now. And quite honestly, I think he's more comfortable not having to be a media fixture like he was during that Linsanity phase. I think he's much more understated and doesn't really enjoy the spotlight, and this is much more comfortable knowing where he is now.
Johnson. And he lays it straight in. Johnson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers. And the basket by Curry.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Henry kicks to Kobe. Right through the D for the layup. Bryant's got 11 points.
Something happened at halftime because they seem to have left their defensive effort in the locker room. This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
They set the screen. Again, the miss by Kobe.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Got it right back.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. Wesley Johnson picks one up. The Warriors have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made.
Well, this is a club that shot 75% as a team from the free throw line last season.
Nash is checked in for Xavier Henry. Stolen by Thompson.
Come on, Nash. Let Nash get the game. That's the first thing they do.
Huge play.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Second team foul.
Warriors on D, trailing here by 8. Kobe kicks to Hill. Lee with the steal.
They're losing their concentration here, guys. Sloppy play going on right now.
Yep, 2 turnovers in a row for them. That's a recipe for disaster.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yep, reminds me a lot of myself in my younger days too, guys. Oh, wait, maybe not.
Here's Curry after Wesley Johnson's bucket. Curry dishes to Bogut. Lee goes in.
Oh, so it's like
Man,
that.
that is a great move off the baseline and a big-time play at the basket.
Fantastic reverse dunk, Clark. Had to get up high for that one.
Boy, that's the kind of play, guys, you know this, that can really spark a team.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
They don't like the way I'm playing.
Boy, it was really good to see Andrew Bogut healthy last season, and he reminded everybody, when he's right, he's a live, active, significant presence defensively. He's able to play above the rim, and he even showed he could finish alley-oops with regularity.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for the Lakers. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Green comes in for David Lee. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. That could give him a huge injection of energy, Clark.
And Kevin, that's exactly what they need right now. They've got to close the gap.
Forget about that for a second. How about the burst to the bucket for a point guard? Boy, he can power those down.
6 on the shot clock. Kobe kicks to Lin. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Better than that, dude.
And some changes here for the Warriors. David Lee checked in for Spates. And it's Rush in for Klay Thompson. Rejected by Sacre. Johnson with it. Now Green defending. Kobe goes in. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Well, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Los Angeles leading by 8. Left side, Bryant. Rush with the steal. Here's Barnes. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
Here's Sacre. Bryant passes to Lin. Fires it up. It's rebounded by Golden State. Lin with the steal. On the wing, Johnson. Covered by Barnes. The drive by Bryant. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. And that's 17 points for Kobe Bryant.
Well, halftime was exactly what they needed, as they have shot the ball much better coming out of the break.
Yeah, they have looked a lot better this half. I don't know what it was. Perhaps they changed the rims, unbeknownst to us, but something changed.
Rush's shot is off. And it's Johnson penetrating. And the call goes against Wesley Johnson.
You definitely did try.
That's his third foul of the game.
A charge, yes.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
1 second left. It's
that
off.
shot. I was going to quit.
And we've watched three so far in this one.
Jumper with defense.
Los Angeles on top. They lead by 8. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Los Angeles leading by 8. Nash up there with Xavier Henry. Then there's Boozer. Then there's Nick Young. And it's Davis in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Nash dishes to Henry. Just 5 on the clock. The three-pointer, no good. The drive by Iguodala. Here's Thompson. The 9-footer's on the mark. Thompson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Warriors. Kicks it to Young. Back to Nash. Henry with it. He's against Green. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. Curry wide open. Second shot opportunity. And it's
okay. Right time to put this unity in. This is happening.
He is not going to stop
guys.
battling
You gotta
until
play
that
better.
final whistle blows. What a putback.
Nash kicks to Young. Back to Nash. Nash right side. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Nick Young on the wing. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Curry with the 3.
Dang, Nash, come on, man.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. And their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
Young with no one around. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's his first foul.
Timeout.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Lakers last season, and this is a remarkable factoid here, folks. That was only the 6th time in franchise history, going all the way back to the 40s. The Lakers have missed the playoffs. Obviously,
by the way, I saw the
Lakers fans are not accustomed to missing the postseason.
79.
And the Lakers making a change here.
It's the same price I bought it for 2 years ago.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Where was Osel 2 years ago?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. It was clear what message he was trying to get across. He said, this lead isn't big enough that we're safe. Not by a long shot. I don't want us sitting back and milking the clock. Play to win. Show some aggression. Guys.
And here is Los Angeles now after the miss from Andre Iguodala. Clock at 2.
What was that about?
On the wing.
On the chest.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Lee's checked in for the Warriors. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Curry kicks to Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. Henry's got it. uses the glass to finish the
Way to
win.
play, rookie unselfish.
And it's an 8-point Laker lead. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Bogut with a clean look. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Henry with it. It's up against Thompson. Clarkson passes to Henry. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, he shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board. And his length doesn't hurt either.
Here's Curry. On target from 13 feet. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter. Clarkson kicks to Henry.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact.
Starters, y'all
where
be
I
here
am.
soon.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Davis. Hill comes in for Boozer. Johnson, he's checked in for Nick Young. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Clarkson.
Grabbing.
He's been the guy on the boards today, no question.
Steve, you're all over it. I mean, his numbers back it up. He's been working extremely hard out there.
Ryan, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Lin. Bryant gets a wide open look.
Side of backboard.
The baseline J off the mark. The drive by
Good job,
Iguodala.
Wesley. Iggy.
And the first
come
one
on, he
drops.
bowling or we playing basketball?
It seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
Yep, you definitely do.
He's off on the second.
You're a smart butt.
They push it up 4 on 3. Lin dishes to Bryant. Johnson outside. Passes to Lin. 6 to shoot. Bryant drives in.
Oh, you missed it.
David Lee comes up with the rebound. Warriors trailed by 7. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Curry.
Loose defense at such a critical time. You're better off sending him to the line than giving him 2 points.
Good foul.
Bryant passes to Hill.
8 days in a week.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Jordan Hill.
It's the first
Give me
that
credit.
increases their lead to 6.
8
Look
days
at the free
in a
throw
week. Just
percentage.
came in here.
Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
Get your game
I'd
on.
go farther than that, Steve. How
Football
about
game.
perfect?
So it gets them both in a 7-point game.
And no mistakes there. A couple of good
They go
free
8 days. I
throws to
told you he
give
lived.
them a
8
little
days
extra
to live.
cushion.
Hey, Ben, my
Now a
brother.
timeout called by Golden State. They trailed by 7. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Iguodala kicks to Curry. A three-pointer off the mark.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Johnson outside. They grab their own miss. Outside Bryant. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Kobe's got 19 points.
I tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
Iguodala outside. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And so it's Golden State with it. 9-point game. He's looking for Bogut and finds him. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play.
We've seen Andrew Bogut getting it done. He has 9 points and a block.
Lin dishes to Johnson. Back to Lin. feeds it to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And here we go.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
Curry's shot is good.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
In the pass to Johnson. Left side, Bryant. Out to the right wing. Sacre kicks to Kobe. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, they're getting that lead way up there now. I mean, it should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
Now here's Johnson. Outside Bryant.
But this means his third straight complete game.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. And some changes here for the Warriors. And Kobe drops them both.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Here's Livingston.
Get out of here.
And lots of contact.
What are you doing, man?
Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
79.
And so the Lakers take the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
So what now? They do need power, yes. Yeah. Oh, okay. What kind you got? You got Seagate too, right? Yeah. The one that stands up or lays down? You got the one that stands up. Oh, well, maybe it does do that. I don't, cause I have it, but mine's are not hooked up to my Xbox, hooked to my PC. But it does have its own power cord, though. Well, yeah, they all got USB. Cause that's the only way you can connect it to your computer. Or